Hi folks, this is Norm from the Board Game Museum and welcome. Today I'm going to be reviewing and showing you how to play the game Console Wars. Now Console Wars is based on video games, and the object of the game is you're going to be trying to build 4 sets of 4 different genres of games. You're going to have action cards that you can be able to play on your opponents, you're going to have fan bases that you're going to be able to build on, and you're going to have a lot of different things you'll be able to do to try to build up to these 4 sets. So let's check it out. So the object of Console Wars is that you are going to try to get 4 genre sets played out here in front of what is called your portfolio. Now the set is going to be mainly composed of getting 3 cards of the same color or the same genre, like action adventure. Some of the cards might just need 2, others might need 4, but essentially you're trying to get 4 sets of different genres in order to win the game. Speaking of the genres, here are the genres that are going to be available in the game, and this is going to be combined with the expansion as well. So I'll go ahead and show you some cards that are going to be in this game. You're going to have what are called global event cards, and there's several different ones of these, and you're going to place 3 of them in the deck, and you're just going to basically space them out. Anytime this card gets revealed, everybody's going to go ahead and resolve what the text says. Fan-based cards are going to be cards that you're going to play over here above your portfolio. What these are cards that are going to help protect your games. Essentially, it's going to work like money. Somebody might end up playing a card that's going to demand that you pay them fan base, and so these cards are going to help with that. Now, if you don't have enough fan base to end up paying off a debt, you're going to have to end up paying off with the games that you have. For example, this one is worth 30 million, this is worth 10 million, and then you can also play in the sets with this if you happen to have more than just one. You're going to have action cards in the game, and there's several different types of action cards. You can just go ahead and play these in the discard pile against your opponent or for yourself. Whoever it's played on will just simply resolve the card. Each person is going to receive what is called a perk card, and these are going to be cards that are only going to affect the player that it is given to. These are meant to help. This one says when you play a supply crate card, pick up 3 cards instead of 2. So these are going to be ability cards that each player is going to have. There's also going to be wild cards in the game, and this particular card will be able to be played on any genre. The only thing is you can't have a genre with all wild cards. Then you'll also have wild cards that will be played in your fan base. These particular cards will be able to cover any debt that a player is owed. So here's a little bit of the way the game works. Player 2 over here has played some cards already. He's got some over here in his fan base. He's also got some cards played out over here in his portfolio. So what you're going to do is you're going to go ahead and draw 2 cards, and you're going to be allowed to do 3 different plays. So one of the plays could be playing a fan base card. Another one could be playing a card over here in your portfolio. Another could be playing an action card. So just to give you an example, let's say I have this card up, fan base. I'm going to play this for 10 million. You're also going to have some of these cards that are going to be double-sided. You can play them either as one genre or the other. So let's say for my first action, I'm going to go ahead and play a fan-based card here for 10 million. I'll do a second action, I'll play a strategy over here. And then for my third action, I'll go ahead and play this card. This one basically says collect 50 million in fan base from one player. So this player over here has a card that will allow him to go ahead and just pay any fan base debt. So I'll go ahead and collect this from him, I'll put this there, and that will end my turn. So this player 2, he'll draw 2 cards, he'll go ahead and look to see what he wants to do, and he'll go ahead and play a horror over here, so now he's got a completed set here. Now this set cannot be broken up unless if he has a debt he needs to pay and he doesn't have anything else, then he can break it up, and that's the only way he'll be able to do it. Look at my hand, I got another fan base, I'll go ahead and place this over here. And I'll go ahead and add a shooter card over here, and that will be the end of his turn, and so now we'll go back to player 1. And so that's basically the way the game is going to work. You're just going to be trying to gain 4 different sets over here. You're going to be playing action cards. You're going to be trying to get people to pay you fan base, and if possible with some of their games, you're going to be able to steal things. You got a whole lot of different things that you're going to be able to do with this game. But you're going to be going back and forth, and the winner of the game is going to be the first player that is able to get 4 complete sets. The first thing I noticed is the game titles on the cards. These are parody names, and I have to say they're quite funny. Here's just a few of the cards, and as you can see, they're pretty humorous. Call of Duty, that I love that. That's funny. This is a game that can appeal to a lot of different age ranges because they have games that you'll recognize from the 80s all the way up to today. This is a game of give and take. You're going to be trying to build up your sets, but then you have these action cards that you're going to be playing. Some of these cards will allow you to steal complete sets, steal cards. You'll have your fan bases that you're going to be building on, and you'll be able to steal from those other players too. And if they can't afford it, then they're going to have to end up probably having to pay you some of their games. So there's a lot of give and take in this game, and ultimately you're just going to be trying to get your sets first. Now, if you are familiar with the game Monopoly Deal, this game plays very similar to it. So if you have that game, you're going to pick up on the rules pretty quick on this one. Now, this game has a lot more cards than Monopoly Deal, has a lot more different types of actions that you can take, and it has the unique theme with the video games as well. If you like games like Monopoly Deal, I would definitely recommend it. I enjoyed it when I played it. Alright guys, that's my review of Console Wars. We'll see you. Keep on gaming. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Subscribe and like.
And comment. And
Click and
share.
share.
And have fun. Have a lot of fun. That's what you gotta do.